Air quality alerts here continue across portions of the Coulee region. However, this is mainly in effect for our western zones until 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and that's because the ozone will be polluted near the surface still, causing that unhealthy condition for the sensitive groups. So if you happen to fall into the sensitive group category, make sure that you limit yourself outside, spend more time inside as well. Here's a check on your zone forecast for tonight in La Crosse County. We're talking about the low to mid 60s here, and as we head south into Viroqua, we're looking at clear skies, temperatures at 63 for you, 65 in La Crescent, and 61 down south in Steuben. Meanwhile, as we move into our central zone tonight, we're looking at lows into the 50s and 60s with 55 Black River Falls, 60 in Blair, and 64 will be your temperature if you're in Trempealeau. In the north zone tonight in the Chippewa Valley, low temperatures here mainly into the 60s as well. In fact, Eau Claire, you're looking at 65 degrees with a few passing clouds here tonight to work with. So overall tonight in La Crosse County, the forecast calls for 65 degrees, mostly clear skies, and slightly warm as far as our temperatures go. As we head into the day tomorrow, it's going to be much hotter, high of 93. Partly cloudy skies and wind speeds looking light and variable. Now, we mentioned that it's going to be pretty hot tomorrow. In fact, check out the zone forecast for La Crosse County. Low 90s in many spots out there. And as we head south, looking pretty warm tomorrow in Soldiers Grove with that high of 91, 93 La Crescent, 90 Black River Falls, 90 in Sparta tomorrow, and a high of 90 in Whitehall. And as we head into the Chippewa Valley, upper 80s to low 90s here for you with just a mix of sun and clouds. As we head into overnight tonight, just looking at mostly clear skies, a few clouds could develop, but other than that, conditions remain quiet, and we are expected to see more of the same pattern take shape as we head into the day tomorrow with just a few clouds as high pressure continues to dominate our weather pattern here for the most part. And as we head into tomorrow evening, we are going to be looking at mainly clear weather conditions for us to work with. So this quiet pattern is expected to last. Unfortunately, so will the hot and dry air mass along with it, as long as this high pressure ridge is still in control of our weather pattern, which, by the way, isn't going away anytime soon. This is going all the way until Friday, and you can still see that we're going to be underneath this ridging pattern here. However, I have some good news, and that is that ridging pattern is going to begin to weaken because we're expected to see this upper level low take shape moving in from the northwest from Canada, and that should help erode the ridge here a little bit to allow our temperatures to cool down, because that system is also going to bring us a cold front, and that's going to also bring us a chance of thunderstorms to work with Saturday night into Sunday. And then after that storm system moves out, our highs drop into the 80s, low to mid 80s that is, as we head into the first half of next week, which is a little bit more average or typical for this time of the year in terms of those high temperatures. Meanwhile, lows mainly into the 60s. Back to you.
Derek, thanks very much. And just to add on to Derek's weather segment there, an air quality alert is in effect for the entire state of Wisconsin and a majority of Minnesota. The National Weather Service is warning those who may have sensitive respiratory systems to stay inside and reduce time spent outside. NWS says the current weather conditions combined with that wildfire smoke from Canada are increasing ozone concentrations. And that alert is in place until 11 p.m. on Friday.